Hello, so welcome to another PreKey video tutorial. The aim of this video is just to give an overview of the system, so I'm not going to go into too much depth on any aspect of it. It's just to show you where everything is and the thinking behind how we've laid it out. So down the left hand side are all the links to the main sections that you'll probably use on a day-to-day basis. And the idea is we've laid it out in the order that you'll probably use them. So as soon as you log in, you'll be faced with the dashboard, where we've got quick links across the top for adding properties, creating your tenancies, creating a viewing, or putting in an invite to a tenant to apply for a property. So as you move down as well, it gives you an at-a-glance view of the portfolio and any applications that you've got that have come in. So you'll have new applications here, shortlisted applications, and you'll also have any accepted applications as well. So again, moving down, you just get at-a-glance information. You get any upcoming viewings listed as well. It tells you any fixed term tenancies that are going to be expiring shortly and any important dates. So things like gas safety certificates will appear here, any inspections that are due, or any EPCs that are going to be expiring soon as well. So I'm just coming back to the top. Once you've filled your profile in, you've got properties where everything is listed that's either got tenants in it or anything you've got marketed, and this is where you add any new properties as well for listing on Rightmove. So the idea being that as you've listed them on Rightmove, enquiries will come in, you'll be booking viewings in, and then from those viewings you'll send out invitations to apply. Those applications will then come in and they'll appear here. So all your new applicants will appear here. You can view their applications. Any shortlisted applicants will appear in here, at which point you can accept them, you can decline them, or you can accept them with a guarantor, at which point they then appear in here. You can then go straight to creating a tenancy record, or you can then say that you want to submit them for referencing, or for whatever reason, if something crops up after you've accepted them, you can decline them on here as well. So let's say you're going to submit them for referencing. You then move down through the process into reference checks, and you just again click submit for reference check. That allows you to track the progress of it as well. You'll be alerted if there's any issues, and you can contact Let's Safe directly. So once the reference hopefully comes back as acceptable, you then create a tenancy record, at which point they then appear in your My Tenancies section. So any tenancies that are currently active will appear under the active section. You can view any documents relating to that tenancy here as well, and if you do need to edit any of the information about the tenancy, you just click on the pen icon there, and if you just need to bin off the tenancy, just hit the bin icon. You can message your tenants directly from this section too. Again, we advise doing this because it keeps a log of it, and you can download the information between date ranges. And any tenancies that have expired will appear in here as well. So it gives you a historic record. So if you do need to follow up with that tenancy, once the tenancy is expired, you can do that from in here as well. For referencing tenants, you do need to purchase credits. So you can bulk buy those credits as well. There's no expiry date on them, and you can just use them at any point in the future. So if you just buy 2, then it works out £24, including VAT per reference, or buy 10 in one go, in which case you're getting fully comprehensive tenant references for £15 per reference. It's a pretty good deal. We partnered up with FixFlow as well. So if you do have a FixFlow account, you can enter the information to log into that account, and then any jobs that are reported by the tenant will appear here at a glance. You can then log into FixFlow and assign those jobs to contractors. We've got the document section as well, so we try to help our property managers stay on top of legislation. So as the law changes, we do replace these documents. It just keeps you up to date with things. We also put a short hold tenancy agreement in here as well, which you're free to edit and use as you see fit. Also, really useful stuff like tenancy setup checklist. So as you go through the process of setting up that tenancy, just make sure that you don't miss anything. And the user guides link as well, which just pulls you through to our YouTube channel where you can see these user guides. Okay, so across the top, you have got the icons where you log out. Any notifications will appear here as well, so you'll get email notifications through when you get a message from a tenant or if an application has been submitted. And then when this notification appears here, if you click on it, it will take you straight to the section of the software where you need to take action. So there's a calendar icon across the top, so all your appointments will appear in here, and we've color coded them as well. Just makes it a little bit easier to see things at a glance. If you roll over them, it then just pulls up a little bit more information. So in this case, a gas safety renewal date is due. And the speech marks at the top just take you to the messaging section. If you click on it, it brings up almost like an iPhone type interface where you can just message backwards and forwards with your tenants. And the top icon here just enables you to refer a friend to PreKey. And that's pretty much it. So do check out the rest of the videos that I've been doing. I do go into a lot more depth on how the system works, but that's more or less an overview of the system. If you do think we've missed anything, or you just want to ask a few more questions, just drop an email to support@prekey.co.uk and we'll help you as best we can. Many thanks.